So, so what we discussed in last session, like, can we rewind that?
Yes, last session we discussed.
You remember like what we discussed in last session? So we discussed
Yeah, join.
means outer join. If what
Mm,
happen if you're having duplicate records. So all these functionalities we covered. Identity function in the
yes. Mm-hmm.
filter. So, so today just we are going to discuss about views and indexes. So before going to that, we just use a small concept which is having var class and having and group by. This we covered group by and order by we covered and var class var and having the most two
Mm-hmm.
important functions clauses in SQL Server. So which means suppose we just that day we just discussed about a table which is salary salary employee salary,
Mm-hmm.
not this one I guess, salary list. Okay, even not this one. I think we have salary list.
Mm-hmm.
So let me open salary list. Fine. So let me open salary list. So in that, so we just want to. So I just want to sum based on your salaries.
Mm-hmm.
I just want what is the total salary which I am getting for each department. So I think we discussed this thing. So can you just help me to build a query?
Yes. Select is select stress. No, no. Select.
I want to get the sum of salary.
Yeah, sum in parenthesis salary
Okay.
from from cell underscore list where
Okay.
uh where department
Mm-hmm.
where department equal to department. No, no. Yes, where department equal to department. It's wrong.
So now,
Mm-hmm.
so which means if you can just tell this, you will get sum of all the total,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you're having the total you are getting like this. So I want each department wise. So I can use department comma sum of salary. If you execute this, you will get error. Column is invalid because it's not contained in the aggregate function. So which means group by clause. So which means SQL will get confused. So which department I need to make sum. In order to overcome, so you can use group by department.
Mhm.
See,
Yes. Group
not
by
forgetting
department.
group by. So this is what you missed. It's a group by
Mhm.
department. So fine. So I just want to use my sum of salary should more than
Mhm.
10,000. Like in interviews they might ask, or else you have a scenario they might ask you, I just want to
Mhm.
get the sum of salary per each department. Also, that sum total salary of each department. Also, the total
Mhm.
salary should be more than 10,000. Suppose if you have a daily wages, if you are giving to admin, that should not cross more than 10,000. They don't want that department admin. They don't want, and the labor. They don't want all these things. They want more than 10,000 who are paying, like IT or HR, all these kind of things. They want to
Mhm.
like they want to just show it, which means we need to use the where clause. Okay,
Yes. For
so
condition, we need to use a where clause. Yes.
sorry.
Mhm. For condition, we need to use where clause.
Correct, exactly. So in order to put the condition, you should not put
Mhm.
where clause. For aggregate, you should not put where
Mhm.
clause. Where sum of salary, which means, see here, see you already make it sum. You already
Mhm.
made some. You have to use this as condition. You should not use only salary, which means you already converted that is total salary. You already converted this as a sum. Then you can
Mhm.
filter it. Okay, what are the more than 10,000 which I'm getting? I need to make it sum. I need to make it that result. So in order to do
Mhm.
that, you have a function called
Alias. Mhm.
no having,
Okay.
which means having
Mhm.
sum of salary greater than 10,000. Okay, which means if for aggregate functions, if you want to use conditions, see, I'm getting like this. Got it?
Yes.
Which means having what to do, having function will use to apply condition on aggregate functions. ठीक है?
Mhm.
Yes. So there is another one called like this is having normal. You think you know the right, you have select star from sal list. So you have, so I just want to get the records which is department is IT.
Mhm.
So how to do that? I just want to filter the records which is department as IT.
Yes.
How to get
Select
that?
only IT. Having
Yes,
department where department equal to IT.
exactly, man. Where department
Department IT.
equal to
IT.
IT, which means where function will use to apply the condition on aggregate. This is
Individual field. Individual records.
individual records means, see, which means I'm not doing any calculation here. I'm not doing sum, I'm not doing any group by, like I'm not doing any mathematical operation like min, max, total, what is this? I'm just directly, I just want to filter the individual records. Got it?
Mhm. Yes.
But having having you should not use like directly, you should not directly use this. It will give error. Okay, so always
Yes.
remember having should supposed to use as a aggregate. Like if you first you convert that individual records to aggregate records. Aggregate means convert that individual records to some mathematical operation, min, max, total, whatever it is. Then you can, if you want to use that total records as a function, then you can use as
Mm-hmm.
a like a condition. You can use as a having.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
But where clause, which means no need to do convert, no need to do a sum of operation, all these things. You can directly use the individual records. Like a,
Correct. Mm-hmm.
okay? Okay,
Yes.
fine. Fine. And one more thing, you have this IT, or if you want to select IT, you can select this. I don't want to display the records IT. Apart from it, I want to get all the records.
Yes. Select
How
districts
we will do?
from service list where department and department is not equal to IT.
Correct. Not equal to means like this.
Mm-hmm. It will display rest of the records apart from IT. Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
One more thing, I just want to display the records. Where is a department is IT and HR.
Yes. Select districts from salary underscore list where department equal to IT and HR. IT I think, and HR. Uh, we use and I think sign and instead of word. No, it's not working.
Which means, see, keep in your mind, whenever you are using equal operation, equal should supposed to perform to match only one record.
Mm-hmm.
Equal will supposed to match like to look only one record. It will not. You can see, right? 5 plus 4 equal to 4 comma 3. No, 5 plus 4 equal to 9. 10 minus 3 equal to 7, which means equal, after equal, it should be one value. It should not be more than one value.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? So, in order to match multiple records, so you have a function called an SQL where there is no complex function. It's a very simple function where department in, that's it. In the place of equal, you can use in and put everything in the
But
parentheses.
in IT, they're okay. Mm-hmm.
This is very important questions they might ask. How to match
Mm-hmm.
the records which is more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't
Yes,
want
alright.
IT and HR. I don't want IT and HR. I want apart from this. I want everything. So how to do that then?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Apart from IT and HR, I want to get all the records.
Okay. Select district from salary underscore list where department of OFF of int HR.
Hmm?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this function.
Nothing. Where department in IT and HR, I don't want IT and HR means I have department not in. That's it. Very simple.
Not okay. 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 Not in. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Not
That's it.
in. Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So what happened? Why you're
Yes.
not getting
Because there was only two department, IT and HR.
correct? But
Yes.
why this is not getting?
There's only So
Why
the
you are
value
not?
is null. Department
Yes, that
department
is
value
value is
is
null.
null.
So yes, if it is looking for null,
Mm-hmm.
then it will result. So one thing I just want you to update one simple query. I just want to do now. I just want to wherever is null, I just want to put as admin. I just want to update the department as admin where it is null. So how to do that?
Okay. Update. We'll use update.
Hmm?
Update table.
No, DML should not be have an objective. Update table name directly will come. Should not table. That's
Yeah.
what I want you to zero with the
Update
command.
as value underscore list.
Hmm.
Where
No, what to do? What is your
uh,
operation first? What is your main thing?
it's value underscore list
No, what you want to
or
do first of
department.
all? What you want to do? What you are going to do here?
I want in place of department. I want admin. No, in place of null. I want we want admin.
Okay. So which column? Which column you are going to do? Which column you are going to update?
Department. Department.
Set
Set
department
department
into
equal to admin equal to
admin.
admin.
So
Where
if I do this, what happened?
it will update all the department is update is admin. It
So
will
what to
update
do
all the
then?
depart all the
What to do?
where where department equal to null.
So so if department equal to null, so should I if null function should I use equal to null or any other thing?
No, we can't use null.
So should we use in order to match the null records? What to do here?
Mhm.
If you use null records, you should not use equal to null. What happened?
Nothing changed.
Sorry?
Nothing changed. Zero rows updated.
Correct. So so keep in mind this see if you made a mistake that's very nice. Why? Because if you want to rectify that then you will never forget in your life. So department should not equal to null means any value if you want to compare with a null. 1 second, I'll just switch off the power has just come. I'll just switch off the thing. Just give me a minute.
Mhm.
So if you have a nulls, you should not directly use that. If you want to match the nulls, you should not directly use with the equal operator. You have to use a function called is null.
Okay, department is null.
Instead of equal, you should supposed to use is null.
Mhm.
Let's see. Three records got updated. See, whatever you have on nulls, it got updated with admin.
Admin.
Got it?
Yes.
Yes, this is how you have to do. Fine.
Mhm.
One more question. One more like a where clause. So I just want, so you understand equal, not equal, in, not in. There is one more
Mm-hmm.
clause after we can use in the salary list where I just want to display the records where the name, employee name, which starts with the A. So
Mm-hmm.
people can ask you this question.
Salary, yeah, salary star from salary underscore list where uh, EMP name equal to percent A.
Perfect, man, perfect. So you almost reached percent A,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Uh, no, please
Fine.
single inverted comma
Like
in
this.
percent. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Fine. I agree. It's very nice, but you should not use equal like this, which means equal means what?
Like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We use like. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I remember. Mm-hmm.
So if you use this, you got, see, keep in your mind, A should come first. Why? Because wildcard should be after that. Why? Because the name which is started A, there it's like be A. Okay, A should not come this side.
Mm-hmm.
So I just
Okay.
want to get the employees whoever their name ends with L, end with L. So how to do that
Per-
then?
Percent L.
Exactly. I don't want the person who have their name end with L. I don't want that person. Apart from that, I was just want to get all the people. How to do that?
Oh, I'm recalling what is the reverse of like.
Nothing, man. So what you did in?
Yeah, not
No, in
in,
the, yes,
not like,
that's it. It's very easy.
not
SQL
like.
is.
Okay.
That's it. See, you got rest of all the people. This is
Correct.
how you have to do. Okay.
Yes.
So this is just want to tell you this. So today you learned about, so they might be asking in interview questions, they might, what is the difference between group by and having,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, where clause and group by,
Mm-hmm.
and they might ask you like function,
Mm-hmm.
and one more thing, one more, like what they can use. I just want to get the persons,
Mm-hmm.
uh, whatever their name, like wherever in the position they have A, I just want to get the all the persons, which means it should not be starting, it should not be end, it should be middle, wherever. If the person which contains the letter character A in their name, I just want to bring those things. How to do that? You're getting?
Where employee name, yes. Employee name, like, um, in, sing, in single into inverted comma, uh, percent L percent, percent A percent
Perfect.
after the
You're nice, man. Nice, very nice. This is what they're expecting. This is what they're expecting the question, like answers from you in the interview point of view. Got it?
yes.
Okay, makes sense. So now we are going to discuss about views, the concept called views. So we just covered keywords, commands, constraints, system defined functions. Last time we continue, we completed the joins, and we are going to use the views. Okay.
Yes.
So let me share it. View. What is mean by view? Can you read it?
Yes, views are virtual tables that are compiled at runtime. The data associated with views are not physically stored in the view, but it is stored in the base table of the view. A view can be made over one or more database tables. Generally, we put those columns in view that we need to retrieve or query again and again. Once you have created the view, you can query view like as table. It means it's a temporary table which is compiled at
Perfect.
runtime.
Correct, man. See the thing. That's what. So you have a syntax: create view, just a view, create view, view name as select ID name employee and designation employee test. Which means I'll tell you why we are using view. Let's take one table. Like let's take one query. Where it is? Where it is? Where it is? Okay, fine. I just want to every time. This is my table. This is my query. I just this created one query by using two tables: employee department, employee ID, department ID. Got it? I just
Mhm.
described like this. See, view means it's a virtual. It's a virtual table. What is meant by virtual table? Virtual. What is meant by virtual?
Virtual means uh, the table which has no real existence.
Correct.
Uh, yes, and for the time being, it display.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is virtual because
Perfect.
yeah, we heard about the virtual private network, so it's a similar like that. It is
Exactly.
virtual
Exactly.
just to think or imagine, just to think, and it works like a real table, but it's not a real. It's a virtual. It's not stored anywhere. There's no physical existence. It's virtual. Mhm.
Perfect. Yeah, makes sense. Which means why that virtual will come to the picture in SQL Server means, see, wherever you created a table, which means it consumes a memory.
Mhm.
It's a physically located in the database. Your databases,
Mhm.
everything will be occupying some space in your local drives, in your system drives, E drive, C drive, wherever it is, it will occupy the space. Okay, so
Yeah.
which means if sometime if I want to generate a view means it's kind of I just generate a query. If I want to use that every time, instead of running this entire query again and again, which consumes the space, I can create a view for this. Instead of calling entire query, I can just call the view, then it will display the same records. But
Mhm.
these result set, this query will not consume the physical memory. Okay,
Okay.
it's just temporary
Yes.
thing.
Mhm.
So what is what is the view syntax? Create view, view name as select
Mhm.
statement.
Mhm.
So can you apply the same create view, view name here also? Create view, view
Yes.
name as
Mhm.
select your query. So can you apply the same thing here?
Yes. Mhm.
Can you apply the same thing here? Create
Create view,
view. So I'm just appending
view, and
with me for easy understanding purpose. View,
mhm.
and I'll put any other name. EMPDEPT. I'll just this is my view name
Okay.
as
Uh, I'll select.
I'll put suppose I just want to select these records. I'll just select the entire thing. Okay, this is that's it. I just created the view. This is my view. I'll create it.
Mhm.
View got created, which means I just see nothing but it's a mirror image, Abdul. So you want if you stand in front of your mirror, you can able to see
Mhm.
yourself, but that is not actual thing, actual
Virtual.
content, whatever it is
Yes.
playing. It's a virtual. Whatever you can do,
Mm,
your mirror image also will do the same. Which doesn't mean
mhm,
that the person existing that side and which is doing like that. So it's a kind of virtual
mm.
thing. So instead of selecting the whole query, I can just use select star from. So the same thing, whatever you can do in the view, I can just do the same thing. View department. See, I'm getting the same. You understand?
Yes.
So instead of running the whole query, I just dumped into the view. I just selecting the what is the use of this thing means it will not consumes, it will not hold the physical memory, and it's a kind of virtual thing. Got it?
Yes.
This is the view. Why we are using views means to if you have a query like this bunch of query, if you want to use every time, just put into the view and just create it and call it. That's it. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
All right.
Then next concept is indexes. The very very important concept.
Is there any time limit for view? It means today if I created
No,
a
no,
view,
no.
will it
Until
run tomorrow?
yes, until unless you drop the view, it will be existing.
Okay, okay, all right. Draw view name.
If I select
Okay,
now, there is no
so it's
view.
not displaying record because view. Yes.
Again, you have to. Good question. Again, you have to create it. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Until you drop, the view will be existing, Abdul. Okay?
Okay, okay, all yes.
Hmm. Nice. So then, index. The very, very, very important concept in SQL Server, indexes. See, why index will come to the picture? Have you seen about index anywhere?
Yes.
Where?
Index it's like um just like a there are 10 chapters and in all chapter there is 7 towards section. So 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 in index.
Perfect. So why we need index there?
To reach on the particular page easily. Whatever page you want to reach, you can reach easily. If the index is not, you have to go across all the pages one by one. But if the index is available, you can directly reach on that particular page, on that particular record.
Which means if you have an index, like if I want to go to the search, I just if I have a C language, if I want to search pointers, so I can't I should not rotate my pages every time. Then I can search, like I can see the index page where my pointer is located. Okay, fine, it's located in 10th page. Then I can bring that. That's it, right?
Yes. Yes.
Like that, if you have a table, you keep on
Mhm.
inserting the record. See, this is not kind of a data related, it's kind of a optimization performance related index. So if I
Okay.
have a data, you're inserting a number of records into the table. So you want
Hmm.
to get a particular record. How SQL will run means, I think you have seen before how joins will work. How join will work: the first row will go and scan with each
Uh,
and every row in the
mm,
other table. Correct?
mhm.
Like that,
Yes.
if you want to use, if you want to search, suppose you have a millions of records, you have to search 100 record number, like a employee id, 100 millions of employees. You have an employee id, if you want to search employee id 100, what it will do
Mhm.
means it will go in the first row. Okay, if first row is matched with 100, no. Second row is matched with 100, no. Third row will matching with 100, no. Like that, it will go row by row, row by row, row by row. Then it will give you the result.
Yes.
Okay, means,
Yeah.
which means, so it doesn't, which means, so I think you can easily come to know, if you have, if you place 10 people in the single line, just
Mm-hmm.
randomly, if you place 10 people in the one single line, you want to find
Mm-hmm.
one particular guy. So how you will find? You will go one by one. First you can search, you can
Yeah.
see one guy, then you can go next guy, like that. See,
Mm-hmm.
that is a time consuming process. So in order to overcome these kind of things, in order to, like, delay process, you can create the indexes on the table, on the particular column. So how come? Then which improves the performance. Everyone will tell like this: improves the performance by creating index that anyone can see, anyone can tell. But in interviews also, they earlier they were asking why indexes are using. Indexes is using to improve the performance. That's fine. They're absolutely satisfied. But everyone saying the same answer. So you should be more aware of this indexes. What it will do inside, what it will do backend, how it will improve the performance, on which basis
Mm-hmm.
it will improve the performance, means you can create a cluster. See, there is a two types of index. We can see the cluster index.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll create a table. Create table, um, employee list. I'll create ID int. I'll create identity 10 comma 1, name var 50.
Mm-hmm.
Insert into
Employee
employee
list. Yes.
list. See, I will not use identity this time. We'll see. One second. Select, 5 comma.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So let me create this. So I'll just create a table, insert into employee list. So I'm just inserting the records. Oh, sorry. I'm just okay. Let me insert. See, I just inserted 11 records. So if I have, let me select this. Select as select star from EMP list. See, Abdul, I just created a table. I have an entries
Mhm.
like this, which means 5, 7. So you can see IDs and all, how it will be.
It's in uh, it's not in sorted order. It's just in randomly put it the value five
Correct.
seven
So
one.
it means if I want to search, suppose I just want to search, it's very less records. Now it will give very fast, but think if it is millions of records if I have. So
Mm-hmm.
ID equal to 3. What happened? So which means you have placed 10 people or else 11 people
Mm-hmm.
uh, in zigzag manner, like not in you are not stand up the like a place these 10 students in the not in height wise, not in like that. So in that case, if you
Mm-hmm.
want to find any one guy, how can you find? You have
Mm-hmm.
to go like that only, right? You have to search one
Yeah,
by one,
it
like
will
that you
search
are
one
searching.
by one. Mhm. Yes.
I'll go three. I'll go three. Three is matching with five. No. Three is matching with seven. No. Three is matching with four. No. Three is matching with nine. Four. Three is matching with one. No. Three is matching with no. Like that, I just search in the eighth position, eighth searching position. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
which
Yes.
means you can think 8 minutes. Like you can think each search you can consume 1 minute. One,
Mm-hmm.
two, three, 8 minutes I have to waste. So if it is in order position, 3 minutes the you can get the query. You can give the result within 3 minutes. But instead of not having index on this, you are wasting 8 minutes. Let's see how to create index on this. Let me create index on the same table, clustered index. Then I'll give you the difference between clustered and non-clustered.
Mm-hmm.
So the syntax is create
Yes.
index index name. So I'll just like with the same name. What I can say, I'm just prefixing with this same name to identify easily. Index ID, create index name,
Mm-hmm. Yes. Text name.
column name, on table name, braces you can use column name. Create index name
Mm-hmm. On table name in parenthesis ID misfilled name particular index column.
See, I just created index. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Now index has created.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So let me run this one. See how to know if index is created there or not. You can just click this. There is Alt F1. You can press Alt F1. The shortcut key is Alt F1. On table name, you have all the, so it will give all the details of your table. When this table, what is the owner? I'll give you what is this means. I'll tell you no. When it is created, what are the columns, what are the data types, all the details you can get here. See, I just created index name, non-clustered index, IDX.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yes. Yes.
See, I just created default it created non-clustered index. Let me drop it. I just want to clustered index. I just want to create index, drop index name. If I just use the same thing, employee list, Alt F1,
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
can see now there is no index. So let me create
Mhm.
clustered index. Create clustered index. Clustered. Clustered. Create clustered index. Index name ID. So that I'll create this. So let me do Alt F1. If I can come down, see it's a clustered index. Okay.
Okay.
So let me
Yes.
select the records. Now you see what happened.
Yeah, it's in sorted. It's
So
in
now if you want to
sequence.
search the ID3, is it like which means you reframed the students in height wise, suppose. So if you want to find the short
Mhm.
guy, you can easily know, okay, short guys will be existing in front, tall guys will be existing in back. So you will easily come
Mhm.
to know and you can get that, right?
Yes.
Like that you can search.
Correct.
If I want to search 3, I can go. If I want to search 15, I can come. So it will easily come to know. That is how your SQL will
Mhm.
be very useful. So the same thing I'm explaining here. If you have a regular table which is not forming anything, which so this is how like this. Okay.
Mhm.
If I create
Yes.
index on, then it will be forming like this.
Mhm.
Now tell me how many cluster index I can create per table.
We can get only one cluster index in one table
Why?
in a table
Why?
because the index is something like that. It's occupy in only one column because everywhere we can see only one index. There's no index one, index two, index three.
No. I'll tell you why. If I created index on ID, which is formed as a sorted format, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mm,
6. If I create again cluster index on
mm,
name, what it will do? What is the nature of cluster
yes.
index? It will make it as a sorted order.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's already sorted based on 1, 2, 3, 4. So if it is want to make it
Mm-hmm.
sorted, which value will come first in this name?
LX.
But what is the ID of Alex?
LX ID is 9.
So how come it will? So if this result entry, if this result will come first, so you already created an index on ID. So ID should come from ascending order, but it's not. It's not satisfying the condition.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how like a SQL will get confused. Which ID I have to, which column I need to make it as a sorted format.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you can create. See, that is common, like in general manner. I'm saying, not technically. If you are sorted one column, if you want to sort another
Mm-hmm.
column, will it possible? No.
It is
Like
not possible.
it's
Mm-hmm.
not possible. That is how you should not create a more than one clustered index in the table. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We get only one cluster index in a table.
Correct. So I'll tell you how
Yes.
that. See, if you want to search employee ID 3, na, if you want to search
Mm-hmm.
employee ID 3, how a SQL will form backend means it will create a heap structure, which means
Mm-hmm.
have you seen heap like have you saw the binary tree?
Yes.
So how binary tree will work? You are any
It's
aware of
like
that?
yeah, the same record with the right side and the same record on the left side.
Correct.
It's a
Correct. Correct.
yeah, yeah.
Correct. So let's
Increase
see here.
multiple of 2.
Perfect. Perfect. So let's see here. You have a heap structure. If I want to search one record called see John, Rob, like this is a common like they're having saving the pages data. So all the data will be going to save into the data pages. Just remember this, okay? Page
Mm-hmm.
in a SQL Server. all the where the data, like you have a table, you have rows and columns, you have the data, where the data will be going to save in the pages. It's a DBA concept.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
remember. So after index, like it's the page will be like first row is John, next row is Alex, Rob, Kathy. So they're not in the page. The records is not formed as a normal order, like what I can say. The next record should not be in the next row. It will be the next row will be existing in the other page. So it's very difficult to search. But here 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10 like this. So it's in the order format. So the SQL Server engine will get this very easily.
Yes.
Okay. You can see the binary tree. If I want to search the value 156, so what happened? 1 to 200, 1 to 100, 1 to 200. So if I have 1 to 200, so 1 to 100 will go here,
Mm-hmm.
like 1 to 1. Then after
Mm-hmm.
101 to 200 go here. Then 101 to 150 go here. 150 to 1 200 go here. Like that it will break. Just read. Just observe this binary tree. Okay. If I
Mm-hmm.
want to search the values, select star from table where ID equal to 156. So what it will do? First it will see
Mm-hmm.
156. Okay, where 156
Oh,
does exist. Okay,
yeah.
if it
Then,
existing in left side and right side,
then,
it existing right
mm-hmm.
side, it will
Then
go
it
here.
goes to right side.
Correct.
Right.
Then again 156 where it is
Then
existing. It's existing in right
mm-hmm.
side. So again it will search. It will existing in left side. See how many search cases? One, two, three. How many red arrows are here?
Three.
Three. Which means three search
Mm-hmm.
cases. Within three search cases, you are getting result. If you think there
Mm-hmm.
is no binary tree, there is nothing existing in the table, the records in zigzag manner. So if you want to search 156th record in your table, just assume how much time will take. Okay,
Yes.
this is
Yes.
the
There is a four search. There is a
clustered.
four search, and there would be a 156 search in case of if you are not indexing.
Perfect. This is the main added advantage of clustered index, which means
Mm-hmm.
if your table doesn't have anything, which means if your table doesn't have anything, the records will be like that only. If your table have index, then it will form a tree. It will form in the sorted order. Then it will form a binary tree. Then the searching criteria is very simple. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you can read the definition. Clustered index is physically stored the data of the table in order of the key values. The data is restored every time whenever new value is inserted or a value is updated in the column. In a table, only one clustered index is possible. In a clustered index, the leaf node contains the actual data. Create clustered index name on table name, column name. Which means you can create a one clustered index
Mm-hmm.
and that index will be going to store into the physical disk.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a same thing, 1 to 10, 1 to 5 will be going to save into the one row, 6 to 10 will be going to save into the one row. This is the index pages. This is the data pages.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is the root, this is the intermediate, and this is the data pages. If I want to search ID 9, first it will go here, then it will
Mm-hmm.
go here, and it will display the result. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So then another one is non-clustered index. What is mean by non-clustered index? So even it will also same thing as a non-clustered, but the thing is it will depend on your cluster. Suppose you created one cluster index. So
Mm-hmm.
what happen if I want to select star from table where address equal to this, address equal to Varanasi, if employee name equal to Abdul. If suppose if I want to select other than ID in a table,
Mm-hmm.
those columns
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have indexes. Then how to perform means you will create, instead of clustered, you can create a non-clustered index which is depending, which is referring to your clustered index.
Okay.
Okay, which means if I
Yes.
use select star from table where employee name equal to Abdul, in that column
Mm-hmm.
ID have an index, employee name doesn't have index. So again it will be very slow, which means it will not, there is no relationship between id and name. If you create a non-clustered
Mhm.
index, then your non-clustered will index will go and talk to clustered index. Hey, the guy has created index on my column name employee, my name, my column. So I just want to pick the value like this. Can you help me under which id this column is this value is existing? Suppose employee name is Abdul. Can you help me where
Mhm.
what is the id of Abdul? Okay, then this guy already in the sorted manner, this guy already framed very well, so it will search. Okay, Abdul is existing employee id 5. Okay, it's 5. Okay, then give the result. Okay,
Mhm.
it's a relation. To frame the relation between clustered index column with the other columns, you can create a non-clustered index.
Okay.
Okay. See,
Mhm.
this is how non-clustered index will work. Again, it will binary tree. If you want to name search the name with Alex, go with the Alex, and it will search. Then it will go with the root data pages.
Mhm.
So don't worry about all these things. Just cluster index is nothing but to maintain, to communicate with the non-clustered index means to communicate the to
With the
communicate
cluster
with
index.
clustered index pages.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
makes sense. So today we have covered about this clauses, which is
Having,
having and
yeah,
where,
having and
and
where clause.
and in the where clause,
We
what are the different types of select criterias like in, not in, like, not like, equal to, not equal to. Then we covered views.
Mhm.
Then we covered indexes. Okay.
Mhm. Yes.
Fine. So, if possible, please spend some time on tomorrow. So, I just want to complete this temp and table variables and stored procedures.
Same time at 10 a.m.
And
I'm available.
morning.
Is it possible? Yeah, morning 10 a.m. Same time.
Man, mine is you. If you want to come to at 5 a.m. also, I can come. No issues. Mine is no worries. I want you confirm your confirmation. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. At 10
Okay.
a.m. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go to the 10 a.m. We'll complete topic number 7 and 8, and 9, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9, 3 we can cover, and 9, 10 I'm just holding. This is most advanced topics you can cover while at the time of exercise level, and backup and all DBA how to do this I can explain you. So we can we spend 2 hours 10 to 12?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, is it possible?
Yes, yes, it is possible.
Okay, so we can wind up
Tomorrow
the
it's
SQL server. Yeah, and also if that is the case, if Sunday, if you are free, means I'll help you to how to install the SQL server. Just share your, there is no class, just share your machine. I'll help you to how to install these things so that have you downloaded?
because mouse is not working, so that's why I haven't downloaded.
Okay.
I
So when it will get
contacted to the
ready?
tech team.
Okay.
Today, he promised to
Okay, so let
make
me
it.
know once it get ready by Sunday, so we can do. Otherwise, we'll do next time. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
all right.
Okay, Abdul. We'll see tomorrow and we'll wind up the sequel. And from Monday onwards, we'll start the MSBI. It's very, no, then
All
it's
right.
very easy. From MSBI, you can
Mhm.
just drag and drop. SSIS.
All right, all right. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you. Then we'll see the Tableau. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.